Welcome to the Astrology for Liberation podcast. I'm Alyssa, your astrologer and guide. And you've recognized some subtle truths in March, and now as the moon enters Aries, it's time for action on all that's important to you in this new zodiac year that holds a promise of renewal in this new month of April. The moon in Aries moves on its own for most of Thursday, and you feel a new life quickening. You can check all the times of when the moon enters and the various aspects at the end of this summary or post. It's all there for you. But self-confidence really is connecting words and enthusiastic conversations as the moon meets Mercury and then the sun to formally begin a new cycle. And that's late Thursday, early Friday, which is April 1st. And Chiron is joining the party. The wounded healer dwarf-planet brings energy to your quest and your will to power your self-transformation as the moon, sun, and Mercury conjoin Chiron over the next couple of days. Now, Chiron in Aries is a maverick trailblazer in itself. Chiron shows the wound that is hard to heal for oneself, but the wisdom of the experiences learned are valuable for sharing and healing others. In Aries, Chiron in its unevolved form is the phrase, hurt people hurt people. If you were born between 1968 and 1976, you likely have Chiron in Aries, and you're having a Chiron return during this time, this Chiron transit. We're about midway through Chiron, and Chiron has about a 7-year transit. And so it's at 12 degrees right now, and this new moon at 11 degrees of Aries is amplifying how you've evolved beyond perceived rejections that you experienced when you were younger. With Chiron and Aries transiting overhead for all of us, it's a time to move beyond the hurt feelings of the past and be an example of social and emotional skill. Everyone loves confidence. This is the gift of every challenge, because you know what really sustains you, and you have less fear. There's so much to talk about with Mercury in Aries as the busy communicator buzzing like a busy bee with all that sprouting in many new forms of life in the form of opportunities. The moon, sun, Mercury, and Chiron, huddled in a potent Aries stellium, are a force for courage, confidence, and fearless path creation for others to follow. The 11 to 12 degrees range of Aries of these conjunctions is the 5th duad of Aries, which brings a strong influence of the leadership qualities of Leo. There are ample creative opportunities in this new lunar cycle to act with conscious awareness of the feelings and the needs of others. The sun traditionally rules Leo, And in this 12th degree of Aries, the heart is strengthened to balance the strong will of the mind and fuel a bright new expansion of consciousness. You may feel like you have a divine mission. And if you do, check to make sure it's considering others. There's a lot of impulsiveness in the air to just do what you want because you feel like it. And that's the immature response that will have consequences. With Mars, Aries ruler, moving up to conjunct Saturn on April 4th, you can focus your energy to make some serious, innovative shifts that endure the test of time. So don't waste your energy with impatience. Trust you can create something better by focusing and drilling in and applying your thoughts and actions. With this new moon energy that's like a newborn spring lamb that's just aware of its new environment, and it's important for you to keep thinking, talking, writing, get your ideas down, and you'll have a greater clarity as the moon starts to wax with light. This new moon amplifies the potential to project your own stuff onto others. So aim to stretch yourself to do something out of your comfort zone that you've really been wanting to do for a long time. This is the month to make it happen. And it's easy to get comfortable in limiting patterns and especially blame your limitations on others. Focus on what you're doing. You have that extra pulse to get you out of the inertia of the energy you've created in the past, and you can create a whole new life form. What will that be for you? I'll be back as the moon enters Taurus early Saturday, just before Mercury conjuncts Sun in Aries, and helps you define your goals. Thank you so much for listening.